Okay, so your AI site got slapped by Google and you're feeling like one of these two people. Now, I'm going to go over the very first thing, which is this Google update, right? The Google update we're all seeing all over the news, right? This big update. The reality is that it did not focus particularly on AI content, right? That's just the reality. Instead, it focused on unhelpful content, which most of the AI content tends to be unhelpful because people don't know how to leverage AI to build out quality content. Now I'll go over exactly how you can do it, but just know that this update, right, everyone you're seeing getting clapped and spammed and deranked and de-indexed didn't suffer that because it was AI content necessarily, but because it was unhelpful. Now, my take is that Google does not care who or what writes the content as long as it is helpful for the end user. So whether it's a human or a robot writing it, as long as it satisfies the user search intent, right, meaning it answers the questions correctly and fast, and it's available, of course, there won't ever be any issues, right? So again, it's not the issue with AI. Your site got clapped not because it has AI content, but because the content isn't good enough. And some people try to justify this to try to humanize AI content, right? To make the AI content sound human. This is really bullshit, doesn't really work. And I recorded a video on this, I'll link it down below, going over why this really isn't a very smart thing to do, in my opinion. But yeah, just know that your site didn't get clapped because of AI, it got clapped because the content is trash. And in fact, you should use AI content if you're not yet. And if you're using it, you should double down. And here's why. Again, I give this analogy often, but I'm going to give it once again. So if you think about this, a ladder to success, let's call success money, right? Previously, without AI technology, you got to think about AI technology as like a tool, as a wrench, right? This is a wrench in which you can leverage to reach where you want to go faster, right? And AI isn't just applied, and AI technology isn't just applied to SEO and marketing, it's applied to anything, right? Building robots in real life to automate and build processes faster, to work 24/7, right? AI is a technology that can be applied to that. But in terms of this, right, before AI, you used to have to do keyword research manually, right? Find out what keywords do you want to rank for, do you want to target, what are buyer intent keywords, right? What should I be targeting? Then actually write the content, right? But it's not just writing a whole blog post, right? You have to source images, right? Source images and see, okay, where I'm going to put them in the article. Same thing for videos, right? Then adding internal links, external links, figuring out where in the article, right, are you going to add these links, right? What's the anchor text? Where are you going to be linking out to, right? Internal linking, what other blog posts are going to be linking out to? So there's so much stuff you have to do, right? And with AI, you get to skip ahead of the line, right? Because AI does this all for you automatically. It does keyword research, then generates the content based off of this keyword research, right? Then it publishes the content to your site automatically, indexes the content on Google, also syndicates it to social media. It does all this for you. By the way, the AI I'm talking about is journalist AI, but I won't dive deep into this right now, but just know that it does all this for you. But think about AI as a tool that you can leverage to reach higher grounds faster, right? Because instead of you going step by step, you skip ahead of the line, right? And just know that if your site got slapped by Google, or if you know anyone that did, most likely, and from what I've seen, because I've talked with these people and I've seen their sites because they're public, most of them, it was because the content was trash. It wasn't helpful, right? It didn't add anything to the web, right? And so again, the issue is not that it is AI. The issue is that it is AI and not helpful. Because if you're able to write a long form piece of content that actually satisfies the user search intent with featured images, tables of contents, proper in-article images, in-article videos, internal links, external links, essentially a valuable piece of media, right? Google does not care if it was a human or a robot that wrote it, right? This doesn't really matter, right? The only thing that matters is that it is helpful and it satisfies the user search intent. So if you're feeling like this little guy or this girl, it's because you were doing something wrong and you knew you were doing something wrong from the get-go, right? Because your goal should be to produce content that's valuable to the user. And now with AI and thinking about AI as a tool, as a technology, you can do that. You can produce high quality content faster, right? You can go here, you go to keyword monitors, you can add your URL, and you don't have to use this, you can use ChatGPT, but this is the tool I recommend, right? You go here, add your URL, add your target country, target language, and we'll give you a list of keywords you should be target or you can target, and you can have the AI take all these ones and write blog posts based on these ones. Now, you can do this manually, of course, but since you have this great technology, you should be leveraging it. And the type of content it produces is insane, right? This is an article I've generated for the Golden Retriever niche, right? It adds featured images, adds tables of contents, adds proper article structuring with in-article images, internal links, bullets, tables, quotes, external links, in-article videos as well, right, that are relevant to what the content is about. This is an article about golden retriever dog grooming, and this is a video about dog grooming of golden retriever. So all this is relevant. Links to other pages on your site, external links, right? Internal links linking out to other blog posts of yours, linking out to your homepage, maybe linking out to your contacts page, external links linking out to Wikipedia, right? Maybe linking out to a Shopify store with an affiliate link for dog grooming products. So all this, yes, you can do all this manually, or you can leverage a technology like AI think about it as a wrench, as a tool to get you to go up the ladder faster. So again, don't think about AI content as a negative thing with a bad connotation, because it isn't. It is a good thing, right? Because it allows you to go further, faster. And you can do it manually, right? You can do all this manually, or you can just use it to do it for you, to do it faster, right? And again, the whole goal and the whole issue here isn't that it is AI content, is that it is AI content that's not helpful. But if you're able and if you're smart enough to leverage this new technology to build proper high quality content that satisfies the user such intent and it is helpful for the user, again, it doesn't really matter at all who or what writes the content. And how do I know this? Because we have a ton of AI sites that didn't get clap because we actually write valuable content and we leverage AI to write the content for us, right? We don't just build random AI content, right? We leverage it. We make sure it is high quality. Part of it is because with this little feature right here with the knowledge base, we're able to produce brand tailored content. So what this does essentially, a knowledge base, this is your brand, right? Your brand has a multitude of assets, right? Your website is an asset, your LinkedIn page is an asset, any text documents you have, audio documents, right? PDF files, right? All these are brand assets. And what we do with this is we connect the AI with your brand, and because the AI now has the context of all your brand's assets, it's able to produce brand tailored content, right? Using your own brand's mannerisms, your brand's tone of voice, your brand's images, so it's human-like brand tailored content, so not just some generic ChatGPT AI generated content that doesn't add any value to the online space. It adds actual value. So yeah, that's it. So if your site got clapped, it is because it is shit content. I think you should be leveraging AI because it allows you to go further, faster. And if you're not doing it, your competitors will, and you're gonna get left behind. Again, but make sure that when you're leveraging AI content, it is actually helpful. And yeah, that's it. That's the video. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.